2016 Canadian Open Mathematics Challenge, Part A. Pat has 10 tests to write in the school year. He can obtain a maximum score of 100 on each test. The average score of Pat's first 8 tests is 80, and the average score of all of Pat's tests is n. What is the maximum possible value of n? T1, T2, up until ... T8, those 8 tests, they're saying the average, so divide by 8, is equal to 80. So that means that T1 plus T2 plus ... until T8 is equal to 8 times 80, which I believe is 640. Now they want you to figure out n. Now what is n? N is the average of all the tests, right? So that means T1 plus T2 plus ... until you get to T8, and then T9 and T10, right? Those last 2 tests. And then, of course, you divide by 10. Well, T1 through T8, that part, we already know is 640, so plug that in. Okay. Now, they want you to maximize n. To maximize n, I would maximize T9 and T10. Now, they tell me that the maximum score I can get on any test is 100, so make those 100. And then, of course, divide by 10. So this looks like 840 dividing by 10, and therefore my n is equal to 84. That is the maximum value for n. A square is inscribed in a circle, as shown in the figure. If the area of the circle is 16 pi and the area of the square is s, what is the value of s? Okay. So the first thing I'd like to do is make just one line that connects one corner to another corner. And let's label this a little bit. Let's just say this is the center. This right there is the center. So this would be the radius from here to here. And then, of course, from there to there is also the radius of that circle. And then the sides of the square I'll just call x. Okay. So immediately from Pythagoras, and since this is obviously a right angle because that's the square, x squared plus x squared is equal to 2r squared. Okay, so we got 2x squared is equal to 4r squared, and therefore x squared is equal to r squared. 2r squared. 2r squared. Okay, well, let's see, where can we go here? Oh, they gave me this. That's very helpful. I almost forgot about that. The area of the circle is 16 pi, so 16 pi is equal to pi r squared. So that means 16 is equal to r squared. Okay, sub that in here. X squared is equal to 2 times r squared, which is 16, and therefore x squared is equal to 32. They want me to find the area of the square. Well, the area of the square is x squared, area of square. So the answer is 32, and that is, of course, s, based on the letter that they've chosen. Determine the pair of real numbers xy which satisfy the system of equations 1 over x plus 1 over y is 1, 2 over x plus 3 over y is 4. Okay, well, let's see here. Where do I proceed? Let's just go with this one. 1 over x would be 1 minus 1 over y. Okay, and then I'll substitute that into this guy. So that one is 2 over x plus 3 over y is equal to 4. Well, that's like 2 times 1 over x. So I guess I'll just substitute this into 1 over x. So 2 times 1 minus 1 over y plus 3 over y is 4. Correct? Okay, let's expand this now. So 2 minus 2 over y plus 3 over y is equal to 4. So that looks like that's just going to be 1 over y. And on the other side, it'll be 2. Yeah. And then therefore y is equal to 1/2. Okay. I guess I substitute that back into here. So 1 over x is equal to 1 minus 1 over y, which is 1 over 2. So 1 over x looks like 1 minus 2. 1 over x therefore is negative 1, and therefore x is negative 1. Yeah. So therefore my xy is -1.5. And I believe that's the only pair, I guess they say the pair, that satisfies this system of equations. Three males and two females write their names on sheets of paper and randomly arrange them in order from left to right. What is the probability that all of the female names appear to the right of the male names? Okay. Well, probability is always a fraction. So on the numerators are specific condition, which in this case is that the female names always appear to the right of the male names. The bottom denominator, bottom, is the total number of cases. So the total number of cases is basically, let's say we have 3 and 2, so 5. So the total would be from 5 names, choose 2. And 5 choose 2 is 5 factorial over 5 minus 2 factorial over 3 factorial. So that looks like 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 3 times 2 times 1 times, that should be 2 factorial, times 2 times 1. So this cancels with that, and then we get 5 times 4 divided by 2, so 10. So 10 goes there. Now, what did I mean by 5 choose 2? Well, let's make a little diagram. We've got 5 slots, right? 3 of them will be male names, and 2 of them will be female names. From those 5 slots, we have to choose 2 female names. That's what this is. From 5, choose 2. So from 5 slots, choose any 2 for the female names, and then by default, the remaining 3 slots, from those, choose 3 for the male names. Well, 3 choose 3 is just 1, and this is just 10, so that's why it's 10. Now, let's talk about our specific condition. Specific condition says that the female names have to appear to the right of the male names. And as far as I can tell, there's only one way of doing that. And that is if you have this kind of scenario. Male, 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 FF. So that way, the female names are appearing to the right of all male names. And since there's only 10, I think I can write them all out. If there was 500, I'm not going to bother. But since there's only 10, I can actually put all 10. That one, this one, I can probably do it pretty quickly. So that takes care of 4. Let's see here. Let's see. That's a 5th one. And then the 6th one, male, F, male, F, male. And then female, male, male, female, male. 3 more, right? Let's see here. Male, female, female, male, male. Female, male, female, male, male. And then finally female, female, male, male. Yeah, so there's only 10. So as you can see, of these 10, which is essentially what the total is, the only one that satisfies the specific condition is that one. So we put 1 there since there's only 1. And there you go. So I purposely did this in a very slow and detailed way, instead of just saying, oh, it's 1 over 10 because this is the only one. That wouldn't have been a complete solution. I wanted to do it completely so that if you are weak in probability questions, you can understand how to do one.